All right, happy Friday. Welcome to the stream here on YouTube. I thought it'd be pretty cool to hop on here on a Friday night. All right, happy Friday. Say hello to everybody before we get to a football weekend. And you can see on the topic, I hope you like my the image I used. I'm a big horror movie fan. Love Friday the 13th, the slasher film. So Friday night fantasy sports chat or anything sports related. I'm actually heading to Army tomorrow. I do the sidelines for UMass football. Make sure to follow me too if you want to add me on Facebook, my personal account, and you can see all the crazy things I get into. There's my view on the sideline last week in Amherst, Massachusetts, for the final home game. UMass is obviously not a powerhouse. They have one win. It's against UConn. They're an independent. They've been struggling for years, but I still enjoy it. So I get to watch the game from the sidelines and do all kinds of reporting on the radio. They kick it down to me with anything relevant, any cool tidbit. So any comments you want to have, anything? I tell you, before, I think I've mentioned this before, that I do use an optimizer. I like Fantasy Pros. This is cheap. You can make some lineups on here. You can't do the showdowns. It's not as advanced options as some of those other ones, but I really have not got to the point yet in fantasy sports where I want to pay a lot. I might. I mean, I have that kind of extra income. I'm not rich, believe me, at all. I'm single, which helps. And so I do have disposable income where I could do it. I don't know. $150 seems a lot. I also do fantasy basketball. I got some lineups tonight. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, yeah, I'm a degenerate. The Yahoo one's free. Yahoo, and I've said this before in other chats, you should just do as many free leagues as you can. I know people want that cash, but... So Yahoo does this free one every week. This is a lineup I threw in for tonight. GPP, it's a ton of people. I got 3 free entries for this on FanDuel. Oh, Frank Jackson. This Cade Cunningham's really good too. Checkmark means I have him in my lineup. I made 3 different lineups. I hand built these. So sometimes with the free lineups I go a little bit more nuts with just variance. Now, this is a bummer. I put in $5, but apparently I put in for 3 10-man 50-50s, and they must not have filled, and I did this at 6 o'clock. Oh, yeah. Fantasy contest entry cancellation. Wow, 3. It's crazy. DraftKings is doing this new thing now where they're doing Dynasty. So this is my status. This is how many crowns I've made during the year. And then you're in a program, but they're hard to... Now, not easy to earn, but they also have these missions, which I like every day. And then, like achievements. It's pretty cool. So, questions, drop it in the tweet. Drop it like it's hot. Let's see some of the. I think I built kind of a couple GPP lineups. This was going to be my cash lineup. I don't think I'll stick with this now that Johnson will be a backup. I don't know about Fields. I don't love this lineup. It's a cash game. They're making it tougher, which they should. But it's not easy getting, value anymore, and they're jacking up the price of the running back. So gonna have to find some value at receiver. Christian Kirk could be a guy. But geez, I just play McCaffrey and CeeDee Lamb, and you have to pretty much punt almost everywhere else. So I want to play McCaffrey. And we'll see how this all works out. Yeah, so this is the Fantasy Pros. For some reason, when you go to DraftKings, it doesn't default. You have to lock in. So you can actually, this is defaulted to cash game. If you want to do a GPP, you go to more settings. You want to go no offense versus defense, apply, because you don't want, I hope people know that. You don't want to play a defense against your offensive players. Then you go to contest type, GPP. And then I don't lock anybody in here to show like an optimized lineup. Let's say for what's in giggles, I sort by value, and Michael Carter is popping in terms of value. So he's a pretty good GPP play. So let's lock him in, and let's lock AJ Dillon in. And this is the lineup they give you. This is the default. Now, you obviously want to have some stacks, and I kind of like that lineup. Cam Newton at 5,100 is probably going to be my cash game play. Now, I don't know if I'll get off of McCaffrey because I don't like playing two of the same guys, but I might break the rule this week. We'll see. If I don't go with McCaffrey and go with Newton, I can pay up, or I can even pay down at running back. Chubb is going to probably have a good game against Detroit. This is going to be a huge... I don't care what Detroit did last week against Pittsburgh, and Cleveland will be back this week. This is a good tournament play, too, because everyone's going to be playing Dak and stacks. Okay, so let's build a stack here. Let's get rid of our... So you go to stacks, and this is what I do. You want 2 from running back, receiver, tight end, plus 1 from the opposite running back, tight end. Find stacks. Fantasy Pros is saying this is going to be the best stack. Now, one thing I do, say you want to go to specific teams. I didn't realize you could do this before. I thought this meant an include players from, but let's see in my notes here. I think a sneaky stack I like this week is Cincinnati. Cincinnati. And now this will just give us stacks from Cincinnati. Why does this have... Why is Burrow here? I don't get that. I don't like that. Huh. All right, so you go through and who do you like? Why is it... Yeah, the quarterback's not usually listed here, but I don't know why that's bothering me. So I kind of like just the basic. I might go with... You could sort by value. So this is telling you this is the cheapest. I think you got to play Chase. Is there Burrow, Chase, Uzuma? That's not a bad one too, because even Jackson. But, you know, let's go a little higher and just go with a basic one here with Renfro. And then you hit optimize lineup. So you got your stack, which I like to do, the bring back. Now this gives you 3, and I don't like this. So I don't know what the hell this thing is doing. So I don't want him in there. And there's a stack. They don't do a secondary stack. That you might have to manipulate and build yourself, but that's, you know, and that's if they hit their ceiling. This projected points is based on ceiling. All right, just wanted to show you guys a quick thing on this Friday night. Enjoy. Have a good weekend.